Alright, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back to the 10 minutes a game skate. Alright, bet. And so today, this is what we're gonna start it off with. Everybody's been hard to themselves at some point in your life. At some point in your life, what you've expected your product to be has not come out to it at a certain point. And in that moment, you're gonna be hard on yourself, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you're training for this big thing. You know what? Let's just me. Shit. Football. I would be going to practice every single damn day. You know how you chop at something every single damn day. You try to put the best part of you. You try to put the 100% that you got into that, right? And so that don't happen. And so you're gonna be hard on yourself naturally, because it's just like, well, damn, I put in the work, I put in that time, yet the fruit didn't fall from the tree. You know what? Shit, it just wasn't my time to shine. Shit, you know what? Hey, even though I practiced, I was still unprepared mentally. Just because when it came down to the play, I wasn't able to show up. Whatever reasoning it may come down to, give yourself grace. And this has got to be one of the hardest things for me to cover, just because of who I am as an individual. Giving yourself grace requires a level of self-trust and self-love that I was afraid to put in myself until now. Just because I really understand that when you give yourself grace, and for me in my brain, it would be taken away from the fact that I fucked up, right? And me as an individual, I don't know if this is just me or, hey, this may be everybody else too, but when I fuck up, I fuck up. And I constantly think about the things that I fuck up on. And that's not from a perfection standpoint, but it's just like, I fucked up on it. You know what I mean? And with the things that we mess up on, we would want to get those more down packed. We would want to get those more into shape. And the way that I would go about doing that is beating myself up. You know what I'm saying? Treating myself like shit. I.e., not giving myself the grace that I should be given, considering everything that's on your plate at the same time while you're trying to navigate who you are as a person, your relationships and everything like that. Like, doing your best. And that's one thing that I didn't really want to give myself, is the fact that, you know what, hey bro, it just may not be it right now. You know, shit, give yourself some grace, give yourself some patience, some time, some understanding. And a lot of the things that I realize that I lack in and that I struggle with are internally within me, right? Shit, the lack of patience for myself equates to lack of patience to others. Shit, the lack of love for myself equates, shit, and I go on to what, my lack of love, my lack of empathy that I show to others, shit like that. And so it really is humbling when you see everything coincides within each other, bro. Just because of the simple fact that I've always been hard on myself, and that's just one thing that is about me that's never changed at all, right? And so coming to older, being a big version of yourself, an older version of yourself, and you really see that those same habits that you used to put up on a pedestal, they don't put you in the same position no more. They don't bring you to the same place no more. And especially because mentally, how you feel and how you thinking and where you at is important. It's important as hell. The level of awareness that you have over yourself and your situation is keen. It is very important to understand, bro, my shortcomings, especially when and how to give yourself that grace. Because you got to understand, you can't give yourself grace with everything, but when some things are hard, bro, some things are just naturally going to be hard. And everybody got bad days. Everybody got good days. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? And that's just one thing that's never going to change. That's one thing that's never going to change. So don't be afraid to give yourself that grace. And you know what? With me saying, you can't give yourself grace all the time, nah, that's me. That's just my inner demon talking. But give yourself some more grace. That's really what the call to action of this video is, just because we see the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. Now, I understand that everything may not come out how we want it to be, but understand that we're still putting the ingredients in. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, it's your first time making this dish. Shit, it's not going to be perfect the first time. It's not gonna be perfect this second time. It's not gonna be perfect the third time. And bro, and that's just what it is. And a large thing for me when it came to me being hard on myself was like, I don't know why, but I thought I was a perfectionist. And I would always be trying to perfect everything the first damn time. And I say this in a lot of my videos too, just because it comes off that same way, right? And even in some of these, I'll be like, oh nah, I didn't say the right thing. Damn, I ain't look at the camera the right way. Damn, I ain't. And I'm just like, bro, you're not gonna get that perfect moment that you're looking for. And when I wouldn't find that perfect moment that I was looking for, I would be beating myself up, being like, damn, you can't create it, right? You can't make that perfect moment happen. And that's not the case, bro. It's not the case, because at this point in time, you just got to take what you got. You have to, you know what, shit, squeeze them lemons and make some lemonade. What you talking about? Make some lemonade, shoot. And so that's exactly what I need to do. Instead of pressing myself more on an issue, instead of, I'm saying, making the situation 10 times harder than it actually is, instead of putting myself all the way at veteran nightmare difficulty, give yourself grace and, you know what I'm saying, keep it smooth, keep it chill, keep it chop, you know what I'm saying? Keep it chill. Ain't nothing wrong with giving yourself grace. Understanding you as a person and understanding your situation is very important. Having awareness over you and your situation is important. I done said that earlier before, but especially just because, bro, like I said, you understand how you feeling better than anybody else. Even if you feel nothing at all, you still understand how you feel, right? And so one of the things is, bro, that irregardless of how you feel, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Give yourself patience. Give yourself time. And that's just one of the things that, you know what, I didn't really give to myself, because when, at a point when I was really starting to invest myself into stuff like this, I just kept remembering the lack of time and the lack of effort, love, and trust that people put into me, right? And that shit'll just make you a whole different person entirely, just because it'll put in your brain and it'll frame your thoughts in a way to be like, damn, they didn't show me patience, so why should I show myself patience? They didn't show me self-love, so am I not deserving of that same self-love? You know what I mean? They weren't patient with me. Shit, am I not deserving of that same patience that they so much asked for as well? Right. And so it was just things like that got into my brain, y'all. And I was like, am I undeserving of these things? And I guess I could say to a certain extent, I really did internalize that. I became bitter. I really became bitter. And so within, like I said earlier, y'all, within the lack of patience within myself, it brought that to lack of patience within others too, right? And so I really feel like everything just goes hand in hand. You dig what I'm saying? Though overall, bro, give yourself that grace. Understand your position and the situation that you're in, and give yourself patience. Give yourself patience. Give yourself time. Give yourself the understanding that you give others. You know what I'm saying? As much as other people have circumstances that you're willing to overlook and push to the side and shit, think about that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? We want to give a lot of other people grace. We want to give the whole world grace, but sometimes it's really hard to give ourselves grace. So understand that you deserve that too. You're deserving of everything else that nobody has. You know what I'm saying? You're deserving of everything. You're deserving of self-love. You're deserving of that patience. So give that to yourself. And understanding that, you know what, everybody who has came in your life, everybody who's in your life now, they may not give that to you. But the thing is, you need to purchase that for yourself. You need to purchase that for yourself. The self-love, the self-patience. You need to understand that you deserve that. Irregardless of your situation, you deserve that. You deserve that patience. Walk yourself through whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Hold your own hand, right? You're not walking on this path alone, bruh. Shit, you're not the only one. I'ma let y'all know we all grinding here together. Day by day, we here teeing up, being up, and staying up. You already know me. Sure, walk in. I'll catch y'all, bro. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. But it's 10 minutes of game today, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all wholeheartedly. And do say, man.
And you know what? Yeah, I made some bad decisions, but
Yeah, but can you blame me? And at this point in life, you can never change me. I look up and the nigga died when it saved me. That shit that nigga had, man, can you